Why is it that out of the 40,000 veteran service organizations in the United States, our organization, run by a guy living in his grandmother's sunroom, has been able to get more veterans together in more cities than all of them? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because we don't try to be politically correct. We don't try to be professional. We don't try to represent the military, because we don't. We're out. We represent ourselves. As soon as the U.S. government stopped paying us and let us out of the IRR, we stopped representing them. We owe them nothing. We made our sacrifice to the government already. Sacrifice is done. Every single one of us made a sacrifice of personality when we joined the military. Everyone's weird in some way. Everybody. Well, maybe not my dad. He's not weird. Everyone else is weird. I'm really fucking weird. Every grunt I ever served with in combat and out is really fucking weird. How does that fit into the military? Well, it's easy. You sacrifice your weirdness. You sacrifice your personality because the military demands that of you. And every single one of us made that sacrifice. I was an officer, for God's sake, in the Marine Corps, in the infantry. I clearly do not fit the mold of a Marine infantry officer. Well, that's because while I was in the Marine infantry, I had to sacrifice the nutcase, psychotic, immature 12-year-old boy personality that is me. I put it aside because the Marine Corps demanded that of me. And anyone who's been to these hikes will tell you that they felt at home. Well, what does that mean? Well, when anyone goes to their job, they sacrifice their personality. There are very few people who can go to their job and just be themselves all day long at work. Most people have to put on a front. They put on the uniform. They put on the mask because their profession demands that of them. When you come to one of these events, you take that mask off and you just be you. That's why these events are more successful, why we as an organization are more successful than all of the other 40,000 organizations in the country. We're not trying to represent anyone but ourselves, okay? Guys want to show up and wear superhero costumes, a banana hammock, Viking hats. Be my guest. I find it hilarious. And most people find it hilarious. So do it. Just be yourself. Everyone's weird. Be your weird self, and you're not going to be judged. Those who show up to these events and judge others are missing the boat. We're here to just love each other, to let loose, to let our hair down, or let our balls out. If a man in a banana hammock is that offensive to someone, well then maybe that someone should join one of the other 40,000 organizations in this country that want to help veterans. We're not the only group doing a hike. Look on Facebook. You can try Googling it. Actually, we dominate the Google search results. But if you search for it, you will find other hikes. Now, as we said before, we are not about suicide awareness. We are about suicide prevention. Because doing these hikes, taking a veteran who's been lonely, depressed, and isolated, and inserting him into a group of people who do nothing but love and accept them, is incredibly therapeutic to that veteran. That veteran who was lonely, depressed, and isolated now feels like they've got dozens of people who understand them, who are just as weird as them, who have the same crude and inappropriate humor as them, and who will not judge them, who will accept them for who they are and support them. Then when they leave this event, they've got dozens of phone numbers from other people that they've met that they can now call for support. The beauty of these events lies within the love and support that we give to each other, because that lasts. I have seen dozens of separate groups, separate from Irreverent warriors, formed as a result of these events. And that's beautiful. I don't care. They don't have to use the Irreverent warrior's name. I just wanted vets to get together. And that's exactly what's happening. And it starts by coming to an Irreverent warriors event. I can't wait to see you guys at the next event. Take care. Okay, cut. Great job, everybody. Take 5. We're going to start up the naked version in a minute. Make sure Grandma's not in the living room. Thanks. More involved with many more give to each other. These events lies in the beauty of these events lies within the beauty of these events lies within the love and support that we give to each other. Boom! Nailed it! Nah, bro. I learned that in the basic school.